know why majority of the people get stuck, although they feel that they are on the right track and things are moving, but ultimately they just stop and they can't move ahead, and they feel like a pendulum. They are going backward, forward, and they just cannot reach the point where they feel that yes, I have achieved this, or this is done, this is finally here. The reason is this one particular thing. If you know how to do it, how to make it happen, then you will move from stuck to being unstuck and finally achieving what you want to achieve. And that thing is your decision. That is bottom line. Make your mind into making the decision that you want to decide. Your decision making skill is the one of the most important thing you will ever need, whether it's your personal life, professional life, in whatever situation it is, it does not matter. Ultimately, everything boils down to what is the decision you are making, how fast you are making, what are you doing with the decision, and what you're doing after you have made the decision. So everything is based on this particular aspect, your decision making aspect. Now, you might have got a plan. I want to achieve this, that, etc. Now, you also know what are certain things that are holding you back. You have identified the patterns, you have done everything. Now, you have to start acting on that. So you have to actually take action towards achieving what you want to achieve. But you are stuck because you are not able to make up your mind. You are not able to decide what I'm going to do, how am I going to do, and what needs to happen if I get stuck. So have you seen people? Now there's a second aspect of the decision making aspect. The first aspect is you need to decide. Period. There is no beating around the bush. You need to make a decision and stick with it. Now the other aspect of the decision is how consciously people are making the decision. Now this is a fun part, because if you are a good observer, and you might have also done it in your life as well, you will see that majority of the people take more time, more effort into planning what they are going to eat in the breakfast tomorrow, or which restaurant they are going to go and have a meal just to celebrate or do anything, than they are making an effort into finding the right kind of life partner, or maybe finding out the right kind of idea that they want to start their business, or having the right kind of financial plan for themselves in life. So have you observed this? Why is this happening? That's the most important thing, because it's really funny, because when people don't know what to prioritize in life, people don't understand what is really significant and important, and where you need to put your time, energy, and effort in order to make that decision. So whatever you make as a decision in your life, your personal life, professional life, it does not matter. Matters is, first of all, you need to decide, and then you need to make it happen. A conscious decision followed by action, because until and unless you decide, you are like a pendulum going backward, forward, and you keep doubting yourself. Oh, I made this decision, I don't know if it's going to work, what is going to happen, this and that. But when you make up your mind that there's a conscious decision that I have taken, there's a conscious choice I have taken, and I'm going to stick with it, then come what may, you are going to stick with it. So one of the most important thing you need to also understand, if you're having problem in decision making, then a very simple tool that is going to help you is you need to write it down, specifically when you are making an important decision in your life. So you need to write down everything, all the doubts, all the thoughts, the pros and cons, why you want to make this decision, what is going to happen if you make this decision, what is the worst things that are going to happen, whether you make or do not make this decision, everything. Just put it on paper. The reason is, if you do not put it on paper, in your mind there is no punctuation, there is no comma, there is no full stop, and it is just going to put you in a loop, and you are just going to go mad. So if you wish to make a big decision in your life, always put it down on paper. Even for the small ones, I would suggest put it on paper. But just think about it. Right now, you're watching this video. You decided to take up your phone or laptop or whatever, and you wanted to watch this video. You wanted to eat. You wanted to speak with somebody. You wanted to read this, that, etc. Every moment, you are actually deciding. The question is, how many of those decisions are conscious, you are making in full awareness, and how many of those decisions you are not fully conscious of it. The problem is when you do not make any decision consciously and later on you regret that why did I make this decision. Now, the beauty of making a decision with full awareness and consciously is that even if something goes wrong, you do not feel guilty or you take full responsibility of it, because you know that you have made this decision with a conscious awareness, and that's the beauty of it. That's the power of it. So once you follow this process, you will feel a certain sense of power within you, because then you have a certain sense of clarity that yes, I made this decision, I want to stick with it, and I made this decision with full awareness and consciousness. So remember this. If you feel stuck, if you are feeling like a pendulum going backward and forward and things are not happening, ask yourself, is there any decision in this entire situation or scenario that I have not yet made? I have not yet made up my mind. And the answer will be right there in front of you. Hope this helps. And if you have still not read my book, which is 7 Steps from Shame to Being Back in the Game, which is available on Amazon, it's not a motivational book. It's a step-by-step process of how you can come out from a completely extreme situation in your life and how you can completely turn around your life. There are certain steps, certain exercises out there. Go ahead, read the book, share it with your friends and family who needs it, and I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much. Namaskaram.